ready to see the boat?
No.
We're at Jamestown Distributors today.
Oh, is that it?
Yes, look at it. Look at it.
Looks like a piece of junk.
I have a boat problem. I sold the Ranger R21 and replaced it with this monstrosity. This is the 31 BHM Downey style boat. Wait a minute. I just bought that Ranger. Well, it turns out the Ranger R21 is just a very fancy toy. Although it may have been a toy, it was extremely fun, and I deeply regret selling it because I had to fund this boat somehow. Anyways, you guys have commented a lot about submarines and other nautical things I should make, maybe even more float planes or chronoplanes that can carry people. Now, we need to make that happen somehow, and the only way that's going to happen is if I were to sell the R21 because it has no carrying capacity and got a serious, really big boat. So that's what we did. The very first thing I'm going to do is get this transom out of the way so I can get on the boat easier. Now the next thing is to work on the windshields. Mainly I'm going to rake this windshield forward because it's a little more seaworthy when it comes to taking on green water. Plus, I think it looks cool. We're working on the boat. I thought the roof was completely dry, but apparently there's a little bit of water in the core. For all of you who don't really know about what's going on here, basically there's glass on the top, fiberglass, and there's a core in the boat to make it lighter. This is actually just balsa wood. For all my model airplane people out there, that's just freaking balsa wood. But it's got water in it. That's the bad part. So basically the repair for this is to pull the rotted core out, put new core in there.
Man's best friend.
Stop playing. Well, that's all cut off.
What's the light? Okay, there you go. Right.
We're done with day 2 of the boat. So we got that looks pretty good. It's got that forward rake a few degrees of tilt, so I'm pretty happy with that. On to day 3. The other reason I've really prioritized this work on the windscreen is because the glass will take probably 2 months to get here because this is custom glass I gotta order for the boat. All right, it's day 3. Kind of just went and did more of the cardboard because I figured the more time I spend planning that stage of the project, the less sanding and itchy fiberglass I'll have to cover myself in when it comes time to fixing my mistakes. I also removed some of the hydraulic lines. I'm really not sure if I'm going with hydraulics yet for some of the equipment, but we'll figure that out later. As you can see, we're having epoxy rain in the boat. How are the windows coming? Are you tired of this yet? I've made so many of these stupid window frames. It's so good. Finally, a major milestone of the project complete. The freaking windows. I spent way too much time thinking about how to do this. I think they came out pretty good so far. It's been, I really stopped counting the days, but it's about 7 days so far. This is probably one of the most complex things for me in the boat, which is trying to get these windscreen angles just right. It's actually done now. The Cusa board, which is a 1/2-inch Cusa board, and the top is 3/4-inch Cusa board. It's all attached. It looks good. I think I don't know what schedule we're really trying to pull here, but it's looking pretty good. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, I knew it was rotted, but yeah, that's pretty standard for rotted deck.
Soft as a biscuit.
These are very wet biscuits. Oh, it's like wet carpet.
That looks good. Oh yeah.
Oh man, that just got bent. Hey, I can see you. And look at this. There's a benefit to removing all of the old through-hole fittings, because that one right there we're using to transfer the diesel out of the boat into the old fuel tank, which I'm probably not going to use because it's pretty heavily pitted. Great. I have to find something else. Mostly, we've just been destroying things at this point. I want to make the boat look a little bit prettier even at the bottom, so it's time for some total boat bilge paint. So this is where we're currently at. We have bilge paint in, looks fantastic. Deck is ripped up, all that garbage is out. Waterlogged balsa wood is probably the heaviest thing you'll ever pick up, well, including the fiberglass, of course. Very heavy, glad to get rid of all of that. So next we're gonna probably do the stringers, because these, a little bit rotted. We'll get to that in the next video. Also, Total Boat is actually allowing all these shenanigans to happen right behind the workshop. My boat is currently there being worked on. If you want to see more behind the scenes stuff, check out Total Boat on Instagram. That's where you'll find some stuff before I even make YouTube videos on it. A huge thing coming up is engine choices. I'm actually looking at probably repowering this boat because that is an old Volvo TAMD 60B. If any of you wanted the comments to let me know, maybe I might do something like a giveaway or something. But I'm also looking to perhaps even hire someone as a mechanic to kind of really like show me the ropes with how to do a full repower. I haven't had any luck yet searching online to figure out if anyone can actually do that. It's such a unique task to these style of boats, getting it perfectly lined up, because one, you got to wrestle a 1,500 pound engine, put it in there, make sure it's perfectly lined up with the shaft, get it all lined up, and crank it all down, drill the holes and everything. That's a huge task that will probably be coming in the next video, so I won't bore you guys with that. But if you're into that sort of stuff and you want to make a little bit of money on the side, hit me up in the comments below. I'm actually looking to hire someone to do that. But anyways, that's it for now. I'm losing my sanity and my wallet is going completely flat. This is becoming a very expensive project, probably the most expensive project I've ever done on this channel. But I'm looking forward to gambling on this whole adventure and, you know, making a cool boat for the submarines and other things you guys have requested. So that's it for now.